welcome back to another This Week in Gears Grinding News, December 1st to 7th, as always. Your host, Lunar Limbo, back at you with all the new daily Gears news content, podcasts, and other such meme-worthy content uploads. Right off the bat, Versus event, Free-for-All Gnashers is back again, but we'll get into that. First, let's start with the biggest thing, I think. They've brought back, we're also adding the most recent tuning to the developer playlist, so they've brought the developer playlist back, as far as I'm aware. So, of course, as they say here, make sure to play and pass along any feedback. Please do, so they actually, can see the changes, see what people want, and, make the changes that need to be changed. They've also gone and added the Scorcher to the 4 maps below. Do note, though, that the weapon spawns have a 50% chance of being one of the following. So, of course, you have the base game spawns that are already in there, which I think are, I think it's like the torque bow, long shot, the drop shot, the boom shot, like those are like the big ones, right? And then now they have the Scorcher and drop shot on Blood Drive. Lift is getting Scorcher and boom shot, Exhibit's getting Scorcher and drop shot, and the Forge is getting Scorcher and boom shot. So for Forge, for example, I do know for Forge it used to be the long shot and boom shot, or not long shot, long shot and boom shot, or it was torque bow and boom shot, and now they're replacing presumably the torque bow section with the Scorcher, which is the up top bit where you press the button and the big Forge down below shoots fire down. So anybody trying to get the boom shot gets absolutely hammered, they get destroyed. Scrolling down a bit, they've added the Versus event Free-for-All Gnashers only. We've been down that road before. So you have there's nothing else I could say to it other than it's Free-for-All Gnashers only. However, I'm sure I can pull this up. There is... Maybe it's not here. No, it's not here. Okay. There's a bug currently where on River, specifically, in this playlist, you can pick up long shots and stuff and use them. Personally, I got that bug. I got into River and I was actually able to pick up a long shot power weapon and proceed to use it to kill several enemies. Someone actually got the Scorcher somehow. I was able to use that and started just mowing through people. So yeah, there are problems with this at the moment. I'm sure they're gonna get fixes to it. It's actually now down to 7 players. Oh, so they've changed it to 7 players over instead of 14. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's not much else to say to that. However, onto the crazier news. The Horde event, Classic Horde, is back, baby. Classic Horde. Bon appetit. It's back, bitches. As they say here, Classic Horde is, well, classic. No fabricators, no ultimate buildings, no skill cards or passives, and everyone starts off with a Lancer, Gnasher, and a Snub. And that's it. You can pick weapons up off your dead enemies. You can pick up ammo. But that is it. It is Gears 2 classic as it can get. Horde. Unlike, however, they've changed it so in the original Horde you played Horde 1 through 50 on the base 4 difficulties, casual, normal, hardcore, and insane. Everyone remembers Gears 2 on Insane. You either had the boom shields, I think that's what they were called, right? The boom shields. You had the big mauler guys, they had shields. You either had that shield and you cut off and you used it to block the staircase on River, or to block the one gas station staircase on one of the Dark Corners maps. You put that shield there, that was your safe heaven. If you lost that shield, you were dead. Like, pretty much 99%, I'm pretty sure 99% of people that played Horde on it, anything harder than normal, had to have a shield somewhere to block off pathways, because otherwise you just died. Like, it was horrible. It was horrible. Fun, but rage-inducing. But instead of that classic 1 to 50, they've changed it to be just Horde Frenzy, which is 12 waves, with a boss every 4 waves. It's also being restricted to only the new maps introduced in Operation 5, giving players opportunity to try out the new maps, which is great. I like that classic Horde with the classic maps that they've brought back. Obviously, River and stuff's classic, but I'm talking about like Nexus and Regency, like those maps, which is fantastic. I love all the new maps. I love them. I love Nexus and I love Regency. They're very like contrasting to each other, you know. As an added treat, we're rolling out a classic Horde medal group where you can earn complete bloody weapon set. I am already on my way to earning said weapon set. It's not hard. As you can see, it is not hard. Classically trained medal requires you to survive 36 waves of classic Horde. Wouldn't be hard if the game would stop crashing. The game constantly crashes. The game constantly freezes. The screen comes up and tells your team your score, who's MVP, all that kind of stuff, and then the game just freezes. You can still move, you can still type, you can still go into the chat, you can still run around. You can't shoot, you can't reload, but you can still move around and everything as if you're waiting for the wave to start. And then it just freezes and you're stuck there. And everyone has to leave the match and find a new lobby and hope that the next lobby doesn't do it. So this one right here, personally, is the hardest one. Just because of that. Just because of whatever bugs is causing that. Lone Wolf Medal requires 100 kills with a Gnasher. Hold 'em back, 100 kills with the Lancer, and Scavenger Medal, 25 kills with heavy weapons. Those 3 can be done in any mode. I suggest you go into multiplayer, you go into Horde, open a private lobby, start wave at like 14, take your currency, buy a heavy tri-shot, and just use that to kill 25 enemies. Then back out, or if you want, keep going, but I would say back out, go back in to the lobby, change it to wave 1, put that bitch on beginner, pull out your Lancer and Gnasher, play veteran or whatever, and then boom, bada bing, just start, just mow them down until you get the 100 kills each. Or you could go and play versus, you know, if that's, I'm more of a PvE kind of guy, even though I play a lot of multiplayer for the videos. I'm more of a PvE Horde kind of guy. So personally, I'd go into Horde on beginner and just wipe these 3 out completely, which is exactly what I did. It's just getting that one to completion. Here we go. Oh, and for completion of all that, you get this weapon skin, which I gotta be honest, I'm digging. I like it. It's popping. It's just not, I don't know, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the rarity or because of it being so easily to get. I feel like if you're gonna do something for Horde, make it for Horde. Don't make it limited time either, but make it for Horde and keep it for Horde. Make something for Escape, keep it in Escape. Like the heroic weapon skin set, you have to get those. Currently, the only way to get them is to max out all the classes to level 20, which is their max level. that to me is fine, because you could take those skins into multiplayer and play like versus with it, and people see that and they'll be like, oh, that guy grinded his ass off, sold a liver, sold a kidney, lost a foot, probably has flashbacks from his wartime. Like, this man's been out there doing shit, and he's got the weapon skin set. But I don't know, something about just being able to get skins so easily for everybody is cool. Don't get me wrong, I like that. But I don't know, I like seeing challenges. I like Gears 3 where like you had to get like 8,000 kills to get the Onyx weapon skin. So when you saw people with Onyx everything, you were like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy really went out there. But to each their own, you know. I like the skin, I think it's cool. I'm just giving my opinion, you know. Continue with the news. Escape Hive, the Gauntlet. Fresh weekly Hive, as always. The Gauntlet returns. So yes, the Hive is not new. They're not making new hives. All the hives are recycled and reused as daily and weekly hives. They're moving all the people that used to make hive maps and tile maps onto making actual multiplayer maps, such as River, Nexus, Regency, and so forth. So don't expect to see new escape maps, I think, at all. I'm pretty sure they said that they weren't going to make any, but I'm just saying, in case one does pop up, don't expect that to be the norm. Like, there probably isn't going to be very many, if any, new escape maps. So yeah, the weekly here we go. So the weekly store updated to Stranded Dizzy, Dizzy Banner, and Dizzy Skullmark. Gotta say, I like this skin. I like it. Mostly because it's Dizzy. However, I like it because of all the neat little references in it. If you actually go to if you go to Gears of War and you this skin has so many little references to it. I'll actually make a little video of it, of all the little references to it, just so people can get a nice glimpse at it, because this is really a good callback to all the comics and stuff of him and in the games and stuff. Like, it's a really good callback for him. I'm happy to see them reference a lot of good stuff to him. Obviously the banner looks dope. Got the skull, you know, his classic chest piece paint. Looking good. Feature store updated. Here's where it gets good. I'm not even gonna say much. These two parts here, trash. Chrome Steel Hive Buster Mac. I don't know about you, but I don't watch Gears Esports. I don't care for it. I don't care about this. So we're cutting that. We're just gonna scroll back up. That doesn't exist. We never saw it. Okay? Cool. So yeah, you have the winter. I actually just paint this out. No one wants to see Mac. Feature store. Winter Armor JD, 2,000 coins. We don't need to talk about this skin. Or this one. Frigid Legacy Blast set. Cool. I'm glad to see it back. I can finally get it. That's still expensive as shit, but cool. Snowflake Blood Spray, again, cool, brought it back. These two skins should have just been in the base game as story campaign completion rewards. Like why are they even back? They should have just been in. These should have just been in the essential part of the store where all the old content was, but no, they're here, of all places. Again, really? Like, sure, 2,000, I have like 80,000 coins or some dumb shit at this point. Like, yes, I can afford that, but like, why? $2.50 for both? Like, nah, man, I just, nah. Skipping these. Trash. And, that's actually all the news for this week. So, yeah, guys, I quick overview of what we just went through. So they added the Scorcher to Blood Drive, Lift, Exhibit, and Forge. Versus event free for all Gnashers only. Classic Horde, bring it back with 4 medals to get kills, to get the Bloody Lancer, the Bloody Weapon skin set. They've re-added the Gauntlet as the weekly Hive. Stranded Dizzy, Dizzy Banner, and Dizzy Skullmark were added. The feature store, bada bing bada boom, and esports Mac, Chrome Steel. That's the changes for this week. And drop down, comment down below what you guys think of this update, this week's changes. Comment down below if you guys have ran into crashes, bugs, and all that kind of shit. I know I have, but I just want to know down to you guys, because if you have, send that to support, right? Let me know so I can send it through support, or hell, just do it yourself. But leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next week on the next Grinding Gears newscast on whatever changes these bastards decide to bring us. Until then, this is Lunar Limbo, signing off.